The Spiritual Dessert Trews, episode 51 for Russell Brand and other people. Rip again. I'm going to be an expert on how not to be frustrated. I don't know what it is. You could replay over and over again that this doesn't matter. This is just an illusion. It's all just an illusion. The physical is an illusion. Yes, it's all about how you feel. I remember being like in my room when I was like 11, and I would just close my eyes, and basically I was meditating. I just would think that it didn't really matter where I was. Once you closed your eyes, like, it could be anywhere. And so basically you were alone with your feelings, and that was the only thing that was with you. And I was very aware of that at some strange young age. Of course, I was reading some psychology and spirituality and philosophy already. One of my favorites was the comedian philosopher Buscaglia. Such a funny person. He wrote Living, Loving, and Learning, and he was already doing a college class, something like Love 101. Why aren't we learning some really important things like Love 101? It should be like Manifestation 101, Love 101. How to twist your mood back to the positive from a very negative place. 101. So I think I did get to the point where I was speaking about how I told my class, I said, well, let's stay, we're just going to go out into the universe in our meditation, and we're going to look back at the little planet Earth, the blue and green marble, and we're going to love it and nurture it and adore it, and when we come back it's going to be a new place. And and I also said we're going to go to all the negative places, and we're going to find those people that are so angry and like ISIS. And we're going to see them putting down their weapons and hugging each other. Yeah, like, isn't that a better idea than making a terrorist coloring book? I mean, what the heck? Let the kids have their innocence. I mean, they're one of the few pure, innocent lights that come to this planet, and we're going to rob that. I mean, come on. Just, why be here? When I just put the sign out, it's called hell. Yeah, so that's the other thing. If someone else chooses to live in hell and chooses to create hell, shouldn't they have every right to do so? Yes, but not stay there by yourself. Don't take anybody with you. Anyway, going back to St. Therese's book as I was cut off again. She was talking about how happy she was and overjoyed, because this time she would be a perfect Christian and have her forehead sealed eternally with the mystic cross of this great sacrament, which meant sort of like third eye awakening. So going back to that, why are they putting the fluoride in the water? That's still a very disturbing topic. Hitler did it. He basically put fluoride in the water so that Holocaust victims would be compliant, unfocused, and basically unable to use their pineal gland, which would mean that they'd have no intuition and no ability to communicate, sort of telepathically with each other and within themselves. So, why is it again that we have fluoride in the water? Because it sure isn't for teeth. They've already done a study, and more than one study, to show that other parts of Europe and other parts of the planet where they're impoverished, they actually have no cavities, and there's no fluoride in the water. They don't even brush their teeth. Hello! It's getting really painfully obvious. And so even if you are drinking spring water and you're staying away from the fluoride water, you're still absorbing plenty of it through your shower and swimming pool, bathing. Our skin is like a sponge, so basically anything that touches the skin goes right to the liver and right in the system. So it's really time for us to put our foot down and make sure that, because they're dumping it in there, it's something that is actually put in the water. It's poisoned, like it doesn't need to be, and it's from companies, and it's their waste product, which is even more sad, and they're selling it to them as if it was some sort of good thing. It's really unbelievable. So we need to remove it, and on top of it, dumbing down our masses. I mean, why would we want to do that? Doesn't really make sense. But now it's good that we wake up and decide to live and live a good life. And not be controlled. How lovely a world is that going to be? Or we could do like Marie Antoinette. Like she insisted, let them eat cake instead of nourishing them, and they took off her head. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe ISIS will take care. No. Ooh, I didn't say that. The bad powers that be. I told you there's always a warrior. There's a job for everyone. If we just honored every one of us. All right, and with love. Anyway, going back to that there was no rushing wind as on the first Pentecost, but just the gentle breeze which murmured on Mount Elias. On that day I was given the strength to suffer. Ooh, strength I was to need, for the martyrdom of my soul was going to soon begin. Ooh. When this wonderful and unforgettable time came to an end, I had to return to my life as a day boarder again. Oh yeah, she wasn't really allowed in there. We took her in anyway. She's a crazy kid. What crazy kid wants to be a nun that early? All right, so some of you are crazy. Oh my goodness. She's just adorable. You can't help but love her. I found it very hard to learn by heart. Memorizing. All the same, I did very well in catechism, and the chaplain used to call me a little doctor. Probably because my name was Therese. During playtime, I was quite happy to watch the games of the others from a distance while I thought about serious things. And that's what I like doing most of all. Serious things. Like sleeping. Pleasant dreams. Nighty night.